Hello, hello. Hello, Cornelia. How are you, my love? Of course, me being unprepared as always, nothing is ready. Let me know if the music is too loud. Might turn it down a little bit because it's in my ears. But yeah, of course, I'm not prepared. I need to get up. Astro.com. How are you, my love? Good to see you. There we go. Oh! There we are. How are you? Good to see you too. Good to see you too. Happy birthday, by the way, for yesterday. I hope you had a good one. Thanks, I appreciate that. Excuse me, I'm kind of sick. I went out on, well, I was out all weekend pretty much. Jesus, so hot in here. If I start like profusely sweating, then please excuse me. But yeah, I was out pretty much all weekend. I went to my mum's house for the weekend because I went to one of my boyfriend's friend's house to watch Eurovision and stuff. So we drank, ate food, watched Eurovision. It was a great time, but then I got back and I'm just like, well, during the weekend I was like, I'm getting sick. So I'm very, very nasally today. So if it sounds like I'm speaking through my nose, because I am. So yeah. But my dogs as well, my mum's dogs, I don't know what it is, but now that I don't live there, every time I go back to my mum's house, I just get mad allergies. It's insane. Also, I need to throw this off my chair because it's literally making me so warm. There we go. But yeah, I just have mad allergies now. Is my audio quieter than usual? You mean my microphone? I don't know. It says it's at max, so I'm not sure. I literally haven't touched any settings. None at all. Haven't even opened up Streamlabs. Yeah, I don't know. Can you hear me though? Is that okay? I don't know. Let me see. I haven't, unless something happened with my microphone. I don't know. Yeah, that should, no, I haven't touched anything. Let me, okay, well, as long as you can hear me, that's good. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't touched any settings, so I don't know. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm doing well. How are you? How was your birthday? Hey, Willow. How are you? Good to see you. It's so nice to see you guys here. I haven't streamed in so long. I just, yeah, I don't know, you guys. I just really did not feel like streaming. But I've been thinking about it though a lot. Like I think about it like almost every day. I just have a lot of like a lot of other priorities in my life right now. So yeah. But I thought I would do some astrology. I just felt like doing some astrology today. I'm messing around with the picture, so excuse me if it looks weird. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't look so squashed. I don't know why it looks so squashed. But oh well. Yeah. And a very nice birthday. I feel, yeah, that's great. You've been killing it, Cornelia. Like I've been seeing all your Instagram stuff. And it seems to be going well for you. So, a good job for you. I wish I had your motivation, seriously. I just don't have any motivation. Like, I've been focusing on gym. Like, I'm still doing gym. That's like my #1 goal in life at the moment is just go to the gym almost every day. Like, I'm so passionate about my physical health, and you guys already know me anyway. Like, my mental health has always been a priority. But now that I go to the gym almost every day, my physical health is also a massive priority, and like going to the gym just prioritizes and trumps everything. Yeah, it's really important to me. And you guys, I'm very proud of myself as well. My body has changed a lot. Like, I've gotten, I'm not gonna say I've gotten really big, but I've put on quite a bit of muscle, which is really great for me because I was always kind of scrawny. And Cornelia, you'll be happy to know that Mr. Capricorn is happy that I now actually have a butt, because I'll be doing my barbell squats at the gym. I'll be doing my squats at the gym, and I actually have a butt now, and I have good legs. I have good legs now. My thighs are looking pretty chunky, and yeah. And you guys, don't get too excited, but there is a slither, just a little sprinkling, a gesture of a six-pack coming along. Just saying. But yeah, it's great. I have some definition on my stomach now, which is amazing. My arms have gotten bigger, my ass have gotten bigger, and my thighs have gotten bigger. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And leg day is still my favorite, Cornelia. Before you ask, leg day will forever be my favorite. Leg day is the best. It's hard to be consistent. Yeah, like I suck. Like, unless I, gym, I go almost every single day. Like, when I don't go, like if I'm on a rest day, which I only take rest days when I feel like I need a rest day. I hate rest days so much. But they're just so important. So yeah, I hate not going to the gym. I really do. I'm addicted to it. which is weird because I never thought I would be someone who would be addicted to gym. Like, I hate exercise when I was a kid. I still don't even like playing sports now. I'm not into sports, but get me in the gym and I'm like, let's go. Yes, exactly, Cornelia. Gym always makes you feel good. Once saw a prank, sprayed water on my butt and said, it says to... Yeah. Damn. Damn. But yeah, my butt actually sticks out now, so I'm just like, yes. It sticks out. But yeah, I love leg days so much. Like doing squats with the barbell, you know, the whole squatting thing, up and down, whatever. I love it. It's so good. Wello says, I found a nice website that gives you a daily horoscope using your birth chart for free. That's awesome. Do you know how it calculates your horoscope though? Because you have to be very, very careful with horoscopes. Because as I always say, horoscopes need to be based upon your rising sign and not your sun sign. If there's a horoscope based on your sun sign, it's garbage. It doesn't mean anything. So when you're reading horoscopes in general, you should always read it for your rising sign and not your sun sign. But even then, you need to know the astrologer behind the horoscopes, because if they're making the horoscopes for your sun sign specifically, it's not helpful. Because the rising sign is the most important placement of your astrology, because everything comes from the rising sign. The rising sign is like the foundation of your chart. Without the rising sign, you don't have a chart. Hello, Lola. How are you, my love? Good to see you. So glad you are here. Thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. It's so nice to see you guys here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for spending your evening with me. Not sure how long I'm going to be streaming for tonight, but I felt like doing some astrology. Honestly, it's probably going to just be as long as I can take this fucking heat. For some reason, I'm just like sweating. It's so hot in my apartment tonight. I've been doing good, Lola. I've just been kind of chatting with Cornelia, just kind of catching up with Cornelia. Yeah, I'm doing well. I was just talking about my physical health journey, being addicted to the gym, going to the gym almost every single day, putting on muscle. So yeah, I know I wish you guys could kind of see me better. This like camera is not amazing, but yeah, you guys can't really see much, but yeah. Yes, absolutely, of course. But I'm a little sick right now. I went to my parents' house this weekend. They have like 3 dogs, and now that I don't live there, I'm like allergic, so I got sick from them. I'm still sick, so yeah. But yeah, I'm also like, I'm not working right now. I'm out of work again, which sucks. I'm trying to find a job, so yeah, it sucks. Everything is so expensive nowadays as well. I'm sure you guys don't need me to tell you this, but everything is just so fucking expensive, and I need to pay bills. Yeah, it's garbage. Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. But everything happens for a reason, as we know. Yeah. Even Mr. Capricorn is like saying this shit now, Cornelia, and like he's really not someone to like say this. Like, we were in bed last night, and I don't know why, but he like opened up his banking on his phone, and we have like a joint account where we send money over from our personal accounts, and then all our bills go out of the joint account. And he was like looking at our joint account bank statements and like seeing all of the things that we pay for, and he's like, there's literally nothing we can cut. Like, everything here is like essential. You're like modern day essential, you know, like phone bills, internets, etc. you know, all of the bills, various bills that we have to pay. Like, there's literally nothing that we can cut. Like, I think the only thing that we could cut is like Disney Plus, like, you know, but it's £8 a month. £8 is £8, but yeah. But other than that, there's like literally nothing that we can cut. It's insane. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But thank God for income support in the UK. Am I right? I'm just looking at my audio because you've got me thinking now, Cornelia, about my microphone. No, everything is up. Like max. Everything is max. I don't know. Sorry if I keep clearing my throat, you guys. My throat is kind of bleh. I'm like super bunged up today. I don't know why. I just can't stop blowing my nose. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some astrology. So if you guys want a reading, please, you guys know the drill. I'm gonna mess with my camera as well. You guys know the drill. You can join the queue. We can do just like general birth chart readings for you, or I can take a look at current transits. I don't even know what's going on up there, so don't ask me. But I can pull it up on the chart, and I can see where planets are and stuff right now. So yeah, we can do birth chart readings. We can do current planetary position readings and how that might affect you. Or I'm not advertising it tonight because I don't really like. No, I don't feel like it. But I can do tarot reading if you want me to. Actually, no, I can't. I don't have my camera set up. I can't. I could do it for you. I could do like a small one and like hold the cards up, but yeah, I'm not like properly prepared to do tarot readings tonight. But yeah, if you really want a tarot reading, I can do tarot reading as well, which I haven't done in so long. I actually read for someone recently in my personal life, and I was like, bitch, I still got it. I still got it. We've got housing benefit in Austria that currently pays half our rent, which is awesome, and the reason why I can stay home mostly just well. Yeah, nice. That's good. That's good. I think like what I get monthly through like benefits and stuff, it doesn't even pay like my monthly bills. That's not even including like food and stuff, like just my monthly outgoings, like rent, council tax, electric. Like it doesn't even cover that, and that's not even including things like internet, food. Yeah, it does. It's bullshit. It's such bullshit. But yeah, it fucking sucks. Who knows? Maybe I'll get the bug for streaming again, and I can do more spiritual work. I've been really good actually. I have been meditating, not every day or like every other day like I used to, but maybe like a couple of times a week. I have been meditating again. So yeah. And like I haven't specifically had any like downloads and stuff, or like I haven't seen my guides, but I just have this feeling at the moment that like something is coming for me, like positively in terms of like finances. I just have this big kind of like everything happens for a reason thing. I feel like there's something kind of big coming soon. I don't know. I just have it. I can feel it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Uranus, Cassini, Jupiter enters Taurus. Interesting. Yeah, for sure. Like even me taking a break from all my spiritual stuff, I feel like that happened for a reason. Like I truly believe everything happens for a reason. And even like when like shit things happen, I still believe it happens for a reason. It could like, you know, the shit thing might be really, really shit, and the good thing or the thing that comes from that might be quite small, but still, I don't think that something could have happened without another thing happening. But yeah. So Cornelia, my love, you would like a reading, of course. And what can I do for you, my love? Let me know what you want me to do for you tonight. Timeline jumping? Oh shit, yeah, take me out of this universe. Come on now. I somewhat got into timeline jumping towards like the end of my like consistency when I was doing my spiritual work. I started to get into timeline jumping and then I stopped. It was very interesting though. It was very interesting. Because I did see a future, well, a version of a future me where I continued to do my spiritual work and kept on building. Yes, sure. Hello! Loki, how are you, my love? Good to see you. Okay, I'm just gonna be right back real quick just to protect Cornelia's information in case she doesn't want that everywhere. Where are you, Cornelia? Are you under Cornelia or are you under your Twitch name? I don't know. Wait, do I not have your... Wait, shit. Cornelia, what was your old Twitch name? Maybe I have it under that. I actually forgot. You're not under C and you're not under I. Oh, that's it. Yeah, of course. How could I forget that? There we go. You're under H. Found you. There we are. Let me see if I can crop this a little. Oh shit, not me cropping up my thing. So you guys can see better. Professional as always. Oh, nice, Loki. Enjoy your evening, my love. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. It's nice to see you. That's really cool. It's always great to have spare rooms and stuff so people can stay. Seriously, a spare room is always nice to have. Okay, so bearing in mind, Cornelia, I literally have no idea what transits we're getting in the month of May. So I'm just going to look at the current positions and see what's going on for you. I'm mainly going to focus on like the inner planets, but just because they move quicker, they move like once a month. So that will be more useful for you to know rather than outer planets. So I'm just kind of getting my bearings now. Of course, your sun is over here with your natal sun. Hi Lilith, how are you, my love? Not me forgetting my astrology lingo though. God, I'm rusty, you guys. Conjunct, thank you. Me, I don't know who I'm saying thank you to. I'm saying thank you to me. Of course, your transiting sun is conjunct to your natal sun because it was your birthday yesterday. Oh, swimming. I haven't been swimming so long. Actually, well, I don't know. Last time I went swimming was when I was on holiday at the end of last year. How are you, Lilith? Good to see you, my love. So yeah, Sun, 11th house. Mercury, 11th house. I just got so confused because I forgot that we have the same big three, but just different signs. I was like, is this my chart? Okay, so we have Sun in the 11th house in Taurus, Mercury in the 11th house in Taurus, Venus and Mars in the 1st house in Cancer. Yeah, yeah. We have the same rising sign, but our moon and sun are swapped. So you're Taurus sun, I'm Taurus moon. You're Gemini moon, I'm Gemini sun. Both Cancer rising though. Okay. I can see what's going on with you, Cornelia. Sorry, something just like is in my eye now. This is interesting what we were talking about regarding consistency. As long as you have the motivation for that, there's a reason why I'm saying that. As long as you have the motivation for that, keep on with the consistency. Because as you can see, Jupiter is on the cusp of your 11th house and it's about to pull in to the 11th house in the sign of Taurus, which we know Taurus is consistency, routine, all of that good stuff, which you have Taurus sun, so you're naturally going to be gifted with that, and the sun illuminates, so it's going to be a point of interest for you and something that you're good at. So as long as you have the energy to continue to do your work, it literally could just be anything, it doesn't necessarily have to be work, but as long as you have that energy to be consistent regarding certain things, continue to do so, because as Jupiter pulls further in through into your 11th house, especially when it becomes conjunct or loosely conjunct with your natal sun, you're going to get that progress and that progression through that routine and that regularity of doing certain things. Now, I know we did spoke about routine in regards to work, but it doesn't necessarily have to be in terms of work, because of the fact that it's moving into the 11th house. If I would have to take a guess and a gander, I would say there's probably going to be a slight more focus on other areas of your life, because Jupiter is coming out of your 10th house right now, which is your career, and moving into the 11th house, which is wider kind of, why am I saying wider? It's wider friendship circles, but also being seen, and because you directly work with people on a one-to-one or a small group basis, that could still inclinate work for you, but it might also bring in a sense of needing to be more outgoing and stepping outside of comfort zones. Especially because Mercury is there as well in the 11th house when Jupiter and Mercury become conjunct. Let me see at the degrees. Does it... Mercury is at 5 degrees of Taurus. Jupiter's at 1 degree. Okay, so Jupiter is on the cusp of your 11th house, but it is at 0 degrees of Taurus, so it is in your 11th house right now. But again, timings, without looking it up, I couldn't tell you, but Jupiter is going to be coming up to being loosely conjunct with the Mercury very soon, so that is also going to emphasize those ideas of putting yourself out there, verbally being seen, but also it could be about expanding in communication. I just saw in the chat, I'm trying not to read the chat because I get distracted, but you said that you're making new friends. That is totally a Jupiter Mercury thing, especially as well with your work, with it being majoritively online, because Mercury also represents the internet and things of a technological nature. So it could be online friends, but it also could be, you know, in real life friends, whatever. Now, the reason why I was saying to you about if you feel like being consistent, that's because we're going to be moving into Gemini season soon, and for you that is in your 12th house, and as we know, 12th house sits behind the first house, the rising sign. And naturally the 12th house is the kind of the most shaded house. And that's where we find all of those kind of taboo things which we kind of repress and push down and don't look at on a day-to-day basis unless you have some sort of significant placement there, which you do, Cornelia. You have your moon in the 12th house. So for you, it might not be as bad because it's something that you have to deal with regularly. But with the sun moving into the 12th house, and also it's transiting sun is going to be conjuncting your natal moon at some point, you may find a lack of energy, a need to focus more on yourself, to retreat, and it could also be more attention to mental health. But with the current transits in your 11th house, in terms of communicating, meeting new people, client work, working on projects in terms of work, I'm wondering if you might start to exhaust yourself a little just because of what I said, but also the fact that Jupiter has just exited your 10th house, where you've been making so much progress with your work and projects. I'm wondering if there's going to be a little kind of lull in your work and a more significant need to look after yourself. Hello, Anna. Good to see you, my love. Now, we do also have Venus and Mars transiting your first house of Cancer. Let's see what we have here. Mars is going to be exiting real soon. So, towards the end of May, again, I don't have specific dates without looking them up. It's going to be mainly moving into your second house of Leo. So, we're mainly looking at Venus here for the first house. Again, that could feed into the idea of looking after oneself and doing what you need as a priority, putting yourself first. Obviously, as we know, first house is the self. And also with Venus being there as well, it could be looking after one's self physically. Whenever Venus is in the first house, I always think of like pampering and things like that. Cosmetics, massages, etc., etc. Something weird just popped into my head. Maybe I'm projecting a little bit on you, Cornelia, when like I'm kind of enveloped into a project, but personal hygiene can sometimes slip. So maybe there's gonna be more kind of focus on that soon. Not saying that you stink, but astrology doesn't lie. But no, it could be like going for haircuts more regularly. Yeah, cosmetic shit, visual appearance stuff. Taking more care when it comes to that. Also, though, the fact that you have Cancer rising here, and you know what it's like being a Cancer and Taurus placement. Cancer and Taurus placements together, significant placements together, it gives me baby vibes. Like, I don't need to say anything. We both know what I'm talking about because we both have similar placements. But it could be more like duvet, movies, popcorn, that kind of vibe. Like, not wanting to move from like the computer or the couch or whatever. Yeah. Feeding the soul. Feeding the soul. Absolutely. Yes, Cornelia, that's a very good point that you just brought up, actually. As I said, like, us having very similar placements, I am literally the same. Since COVID, I have been all about that comfy clove life. Like, you guys will very rarely ever see me wear anything but a tank top. But recently I've been trying to make more of an effort when it comes to clothing. Like, because I'm like, either I'm at home or I'm at the gym. I'm just always in gym gear, basically. Oh, right, exactly. Exactly. Yes, and let me tell you from experience, Cornelia, dressing up nicely, putting the effort into dress nicely after you've spent so much time in like gym gear or like loungewear or whatever, it feels really good. It does feel really good. But I totally get you when it comes to clothing. Absolutely. And that's a very Taurian thing as well. Taurus is all about those textiles, the texture, you know. That's the thing with us Tauruses though, Cornelia. Like, we can be like sitting on our couch, covered in like sweat, greasy hair, greasy skin, Cheeto dust on our fingers, binge watching Netflix or whatever, looking like an absolute disgusting. But then we can also turn it around real quick as well, and we can be like high glamorous, 10 out of 10, sexiest thing you've ever looked at. You know, like Taurus people are amazing at that. Taurus people are amazing at that. I've got a story for you. Being a Taurus. Yes, exactly. And also, Tauruses have to be bothered to put the effort in as well, because obviously Tauruses can be quite lazy. So, you know, it takes a lot of energy to look that good, and we're just like, nah. But I have a story for you actually. One of my colleagues at my previous job that I just left, she is a Taurus sun, and she did the most Taurus thing ever. I was like, nah. You guys know those shoes, the sliders, the disgusting like foam shoe things? Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. Well, basically she had those on, but she had like a designer pair. Apparently it's like they're from some sort of music person, I don't know. But she has these disgusting like shoes, and I was like, how much did you pay for them? She was like, £150. I was like, you paid £150 for a piece of foam? Like, what are you doing? Like, that is the most Taurus thing ever. Like, comfy couture, that is such Taurus thing. Seriously, wearing comfy clothes but paying so much for it. No, not Crocs. No. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, these things. I typed in sliders into Google and it came up with burgers. These things. You know these? These are like foam shoes. They're disgusting. They're so horrible. Yeah. So basically she was wearing a pair of these, but they cost her £150. And I was like, that is the most fucking Taurus thing I've ever seen in my life. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But yeah. Birkenstock? I don't know what that is. Yeah. Not for me. I'm one of the Tauruses that will just buy cheap shit. As in like, oh my god, Cornelia. Like, I'm one of those Tauruses who'll go and find the bargains. Like, I bought 2 pairs of trainers the other day, cost me 50 quid for 2 pairs. I'm like, I don't care that they're in the sale. I like them, I'm buying them. There's no way that I'm spending more money on them than that. No way. And the thing is, my last pair of trainers that I bought cost me about the same, I think. And they only lasted a year before they started literally like falling apart. So there's no way that I'm going to spend that much money on a pair of trainers for them to like last me a year. No way. Oh, I think I would still be the same, Cornelia. I would still be the same if I had money. I really think I would. Like, I'm just, especially with like everything getting so more expensive nowadays as well. Like, even like if I go into the supermarket, I'm like, I'll see something and I'm like, I'm not paying that much money for that. No way. Like, I will just not buy it. Like, even if it's something that I buy on the regular, I'm just like, no, I'm not buying that. That's bullshit. But yeah. Very, very Taurus thing. But yeah, I hope that helped, Cornelia. I hope that gave you a little bit of an insight into the rest of May. Oh my god, Anna, I don't want to know. I'm going to have a heart attack. Seriously. I will have a heart attack. I know, Cornelia. I know. I know. I know. I know. Me too. Me too. Seriously, like, I know I haven't been streaming. I don't even know when the last time I streamed was. But seriously, when I tell you that I think about streaming almost every single day, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I do. I really do miss streaming. I'm just like, oh, I can't be bothered. Which sucks. Because I enjoy it when I get on. When I get on live, I really enjoy it. I do enjoy it. But yeah. Thank you for letting me read you. I appreciate it. Yeah. I need some of that consistency that you have, Cornelia. Because it's not working for me. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Does anyone else in chat want a reading? I'm doing astrology readings tonight. Yeah, I'm doing astrology readings tonight. I can't really do tarot because I haven't got my camera set up. Your husband taught you so? Wait, taught you what? To be more consistent? Honestly, the thing is, Cornelia, it's not like I'm a... I don't know what it is with me. Like, I don't know if it's my ADHD or whatever, but like, here's the thing. As I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I go to the gym almost every day. So it's not like I'm bad with consistency or routine. But it's the things that I want to put effort in, you know? I don't know what it is with me. I don't know. Like, I'm not bad with routine or consistency. I go to the gym almost every single day. So, yeah. A fear? What do you mean, Cornelia? Maybe. Maybe. That's an interesting way to look at it. That is a very interesting way to look at it. You've only ever looked at your own birth chart. I'm curious what a reading will show me. Yeah, I can pull up your chart. No problem. You just need to send me your information. You can do that. You can drop it into the chat if you don't mind people seeing it, or you can put it through Discord, or you can DM me on Twitch. Yes, of course, Cornelia, of course. That would be really, really cool, actually. Yeah, sure, no worries, Anna. Like I said, I don't know how long. I'm literally so fucking hot, you guys. I'm gonna have to open the door. Give me 1 second. Oh, jeez. What was I saying? I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. But Lilith, let me know where you've sent your information and I can check it out. Yeah, that would be really cool to do. I would love that. And I can teach you how to like read astrology and stuff. Even though there's like a lot of information with astrology. But I can, we can build on what you already know. That would be a cool thing to do. Yeah, I was just saying at the beginning of the stream, Anna, that I go to the gym almost every day now. I'm mainly just focusing on my, I need to pull that blind down. Hold on, you guys, I've got sun in my eyes. I hope you guys weren't looking at my butt. I'm literally so sweaty, you guys. I'm literally dripping. It's so hot. My computer is telling me it's 15 degrees. What the fuck? But yeah, I go to the gym. My firm butt. My butt is so peachy. Seriously, I need to start OnlyFans. Yeah, I go to the gym almost every day now. And I love it so much. I'm just focusing a lot on my physical health. My mental health is good. Not a lot has changed. It's just managing it really. But the gym helps my mental health so much. And like, if I have a rest day, I can tell that I haven't been to the gym. Like, it's insane. But yeah, I go almost every day. I've put on quite a bit of muscle. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's like a weird angle. And also, I don't like post pictures or whatever. But I can share some pictures with you guys. Anna. Hi Cozy, how are you, my love? I can share some pictures with you guys in our group chat. I don't even know, is our group chat even a thing anymore? I don't even bloody know, you guys. But I can share some pictures in, some gym pictures in our group chat if you guys want to see. Send me a DM via Twitch, I assume. Thank you. How are you, Cozy? Please don't ask me why the slide is on the screen. Thank you. I got your stuff. Alright, let me just quickly be right back and I'll put this information in so I can protect the information. Anna, if you wouldn't mind, can you jump into the queue for me, my love? Just in case someone else jumps in and they say the one I'm reading. Excuse me. Okay, let me put in this information, you guys, because otherwise I'm gonna... Oh, for fuck's sake, I need to delete someone's information. You can only have 100 birth charts on astro.com. Unless you pay. Which that ain't gonna happen. Every time I look at Lilith's name, I keep thinking of Nicki Minaj. With the song Roman's Revenge. Also, sorry if I keep on like sniffing, guys. I'm kind of sick. Can you send me your birth time, please, Lilith? I need your birth time. Honestly, Anna, thank you, Lilith. Honestly, Anna, like, I seriously didn't think I'd be so addicted to the gym, but I really am. Like, I hate not going. Alright, let me pull up your chart. Do you just want, like, a little general reading, Lilith? Because I know you said that you've looked at your chart before. No problem, my love. Just gonna open the chart now and I'll put the screen back on. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. A Virgo stellium. Wait, who's got popcorn? I want popcorn. But yeah. So I'll just do like a little general for you, Lilith. I do normally do like commissions and stuff if you're more interested in like a full birth chart reading. I haven't streamed in so long, so I'm like really not like doing that stuff anymore. But if you are interested in getting a full birth chart reading, then do hit me up and we can talk about it. But on stream I only do like small readings because a full astrology reading like takes so long. Wait, Cozy has popcorn. Which flavor do you have I'm calling you popcorn. What flavor popcorn do you have, Cozy? Salted? Good choice. Thank you, Lilith. You guys are too kind to me. I don't deserve you guys. Actually, wait. I do deserve you guys. I watched a YouTube video recently, and it was a spiritual woman that I watch. I love watching her videos, and she was like, "You need to stop saying that you don't deserve things, because when you start saying that you don't deserve things, you're blocking opportunities from coming to you." I do deserve you guys. What I should say is I'm very grateful that you're here. I haven't streamed in so long, and you guys turned out for me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it, guys. I did try at the gym for several years ago. It was for me. Yeah, absolutely. There's no reason for you not to go out in nature, Anna. Like, you live in the most beautiful place ever. There's no reason for you not to be out in nature. But Cozy, how are you, my love? I haven't talked to you in so long. And I was just saying that I literally think about streaming every single day. And I think about you guys every single day as well. Like, literally today, Cozy, I was on the way back from the gym and I was like, I should call Cozy. I haven't spoke to Cozy in so long. I just suck at this stuff. You guys know that. I'm so bad at it. And of course, my nose is running. $7 weeks? Not you counting. Jesus. It literally feels like I spoke to you yesterday. I'm so bad with time. Like, I have no... Like, I can't comprehend time. Time is nothing for me. Like, it's just... Ugh. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Like, when I think about the past, things feel like it was yesterday. But when I think about the future, it feels like years away. Like, tomorrow feels like years away for me. I don't know. I'm so bad with time. Like, oh, of course, Cornelia, of course. We know that. We know that. Okay, so, reading for Lilith. Let's take a look at your chart. So we have Aquarius rising with Virgo sun and stellium and a Scorpio moon. Interesting. Ooh. I'm laughing because I've just built this like mental image up of you in my head, Lilith. Why do I get the impression that you're a bad bitch, but you're a bad bitch in disguise? Like, Aquarius, Virgo is bad bitch energy, but Scorpio is like, I'm gonna get you. I hope you don't lose power as well. Jesus. We had thunderstorms here the other day. Like, just out of nowhere. There was, like, no rain. There was just, like, thunder. And just, like, one. What's singular for one thunder? It was just, like, one strike of thunder. It was weird. Really weird. But yeah, this is giving me bad bitch energy, but bad bitch in disguise. A thud. Oh my god, a 5'2" chihuahua. Yes. Yes. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yes. That's so funny. That's hilarious. What's interesting to me is with astrology, normally, it does depend on the situation that we're in, but normally our rising sign is the most predominant. But for you, Lilith, you're definitely more Virgo because you have that stellium there. Hopefully you guys can see my mouse. You have Mercury, Venus, Sun, and Mars in the 8th house in the sign of Virgo. So you're definitely going to be more Virgo than anything. So the way you react or approach situations or the way that people see you is definitely going to be more Virgo. Rather than Aquarius and Scorpio. Naturally, your Aquarius rising is probably going to be the weakest out of the three, just for the fact that it's an empty house. You don't have any placements here. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean it's bad or anything. It's just empty. There's less emphasis on the Aquarian energy, but more specifically, there's less emphasis on the first house themes, which is oneself and the physical appearance, which, to be honest, Lilith, for you and what I'm seeing in your chart is actually a good thing, because you have all of your stuff up in Virgo, which Virgos with that like empty house Aquarian energy, this shows me that you know who you are fundamentally. That doesn't mean that you don't struggle with like decision making, or it doesn't mean that you aren't at times indecisive, or whatever. Like, that's, everyone does that, you know, everyone at some point is indecisive, or yeah, you know what I'm saying. But those Virgo placements with that empty first house, it really tells me that you know who you are at your core. You have a lot of kind of fixed morals, and you're going to be someone who always tries to stick to those morals, and it's going to really upset you and annoy you if those morals are like broken or not respected, mainly by other people. That is interesting. Can I ask what you do for work, Lilith? I'm looking up at your 10th house. Your natal moon and Pluto is up there in the 10th house in the sign of Scorpio, which is a very interesting combination for the 10th house. Very interesting combination. Something also that I would love to talk to you about as well. This would be something like that I would often do in a consultation. But the stellium up in the 8th house is very interesting as well, which is like, I always describe the 8th house as other people's finances. So it's often like loans, debt, rent, joint finances in terms of like partnerships or friendships, borrowing, lending, things like that. I don't know specifically what's going on up in the 8th house for you, but there's a lot of energy and a lot of emphasis in that area of your life, which is something that I would expand upon and explore with you and dig deeper into in a full reading. So if that kind of resonates with you, Any of those things that I just mentioned, 8th house themes. If any of that kind of stuff is going on in your life right now or has played a significant role in the past, just know it's because you're an 8th house stellium. And don't be surprised if those themes come up again in the future, because they're going to pretty much always be there in your life. You're a software QA manager. Interesting. That is really not what I expected, because that's super techie. That's super techie, and career in terms of your astrology chart really doesn't show tech. I can't put my finger on what it shows because it's very interesting. You have a degree in accounting, okay? Is this job something that you see yourself doing as like a really long-term thing? Because if I was just to go ahead and say this, I don't think this is what you're supposed to be doing. Like in terms of like fate or like your life path or whatever, according to your astrology, I don't think this is what you're supposed to be doing. Honestly, this might sound really weird to you. I'm just going to turn down the music because it's getting a little bit loud. Oops. This might sound a little weird to you, but I always say things that might sound a little bit weird because track record, it resonates with people. But Moon in the 10th house with Scorpio and Pluto, it's given me like... The first thing I thought of was like working in some sort of like homeless shelter. That's really random, I know. Stick with me. Working in some sort of like homeless shelter, or working in some sort of like drug rehabilitation center or something like that. Like I see you doing something which deals with... We know Scorpio, okay? We know what Scorpio represents. It represents the taboo, the hidden, the discreet. And with the moon there, that's often linked to like emotions. And Pluto there is rebirth, fundamental changes. And all of those together, it's given me like helping people get their life back on track when like they've fallen on hard times. So that's why I was thinking like homeless shelter, drug rehabilitation centers, like helping people get through traumatic and difficult situations. Now, I don't know if that resonates at all, but it's really interesting. It's a very interesting 10th house placement. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. It just kind of became the path I was on. I graduated college during the recession and grabbed the first good paying job. Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally get you. I totally get you. I'm just curious, is anything I said in regards to your 10th house, like, does it resonate with you at all? Because I'm just finding this so interesting, and like what you're telling me. The thing is with, I don't know if you know this, Lilith, but the difference between like tarot and astrology is like, with tarot, I prefer not to ask questions. Because I get information from the cards, source, etc, etc. But the thing is with astrology, because it's not, astrology is not really spiritual. It's literally science, astronomy, and maths. It's more kind of based in reality. So the way that astrology readings work is that I read, I ask questions, I receive answers, and then I dig deeper. Like, asking questions and receiving answers helps me to dig deeper into your chart. And as I said, these placements up in your 10th house, like, has really struck me as interesting. Just because I haven't seen anything like this before. It resonated a lot. That's good. That's good. Of course, you don't have to share. That's fine. But that's good. Oh my god, I just saw the, I just saw Pluto is opposing Jupiter as well in the third house, which, excuse me if like I'm not exactly accurate in terms of like the drug rehabilitation, the homelessness shelters, whatever, but that is so interesting to me because Jupiter is expansion and progress, and Pluto is redefining what we know and restructuring and ripping up the foundations and laying down new foundations. There is a conflict there. Oppositions are conflicts. It's things going head to head and standing in each other's way. And that does buy into the narrative of helping people overcome really difficult things. When people lose hope and feel like there's no future for them, you're there to kind of combat that. But yeah, I'm going to leave that there because I don't want to delve too deeply into that. Just for the fact that, excuse me, I don't know if I'm barking up the right tree or not. But yeah. Interesting. I hope it did resonate with you. Very, very interesting 10th house placement. Very interesting. I hope that gave you more insight into your chart, Lilith, than what you already know. Hopefully it built upon what you already knew. I'm not too sure what information you already had about your chart, because to be honest with you, sometimes you really can't trust things you read online about astrology. But hopefully it gave you a new outlook on things, or it built upon what you already knew. So I hope that helped. Hi, Zaya, how are you, my love? Good to see you. Please drive safe, get off your phone. Yeah, absolutely. So just to confirm, your Virgo is the 8th house. Your Scorpio is the 10th house. You have Sun in the 8th house in Virgo, and you have the Moon in your 10th house in Scorpio. And your rising sign is Aquarius, and it's an empty house. You don't have anything in the first house. So yeah, I hope that helped. Thank you for letting me read you. You are so welcome, my lovely. I think Anna's up next. I need to grab water, you guys. Anna, let me know if you're ready and also what you want me to read for you, my love. And I'm gonna grab some water. I think I have some on the table. Put my headphones back in. Oh, you guys, I'm so nasally. I can't breathe. Anna, are you still with us? You still alive, Anna? Oh my god, you guys, Anna's getting lit. She's getting drunk. She's getting shit-faced. Anna, what sort of astrology reading do you want, my love? Maybe a May reading, or the end of May, because I think I've read your chart so many times before. Let me just pull your chart up. I can do May for sure. I can't really do anything past May right now, just because I don't know the transits coming up. Because I just don't look at that stuff at the moment. But I can do current transits for sure. I can do May transits. This bitch at Target. I don't know why that's so funny for me. I just have a mental image of you just like driving your car, jamming on the way to Target. It's so weird. I don't even know what Target is. We don't have that here. I don't know what the fuck Target is. It's like Walmart or some shit. I don't know. Okay. Oh my god, what is literally wrong with us, you guys? Me? Actually, that wasn't correct grammar. Anna, Cornelia, and I are all Cancer risings, which means we have the same chart structure. So I don't know if you were here when I read for Cornelia, Anna, but because you're Cancer rising, all three of us have very similar themes going on at the moment. A legend. We all have very similar themes happening right now because we all have the same chart structure. The difference for you though is, well, the difference for everyone, should I say, is that we all have different natal placements. So the way that transits affect Cornelia are going to be different to how they affect you. They're still going to affect in the same areas of your life, but just different ways because of the natal placements. So, for example, well, I didn't give birth to you, Anna, so no, not me. But yeah, like Cornelia and we have our, I don't know specifically, but like sun, moon, rising and stuff is all in that area. But for you, you don't have that. Yours is over on the other side of the chart. So it's gonna affect you very differently. But what you do have is you have natal Chiron on the cusp of the 11th house at 1 degrees in the sign of Taurus, which is, I need to use my mouse so you guys can see up here. And you have Jupiter on the cusp of the first house at 26 degrees in the sign of Gemini. Don't blame your mother for giving birth to you on a... Yeah, if there's one thing that you need to blame, it's your mum for giving birth to you. It's her fault. It's her fault that you're an Aquarius sun. In terms of the rising sign, honestly, you can't blame anyone for that, except for yourself, because you've only got yourself to blame for when you come out of the womb, you know? The rising sign changes every few hours, so you can only blame yourself for that one. Oh shit, so you were super lazy. I was late as well. I think I was like 2 weeks late actually as well. I was late. Oh my god, you guys, can you imagine if I was a double Cancer? Not a double Cancer. I said, let me wait 2 more weeks so I can be a Gemini. Jesus Christ. Double Cancer. But yeah, so we have transiting Jupiter. Thank you for the follow, Panda. That scared the shit out of me. 3 weeks passed, Jesus. 45 minutes into Cancer. Oh my god, Cornelia, I don't know why that's so funny. Your son said, let me just be a crybaby real quick. Hold on. Let me wait 45 minutes so I can be a crybaby. Jesus. So we have transiting, we have transiting Jupiter coming into the 11th house. It's at 0 degrees of Taurus. Cancer, yeah, Cancer energy is fun. Cancer energy is super fun. It can be so bitchy. You can get a chart reading by typing !join. So yeah, Jupiter coming into, well, it's already in the 11th house for you. It's already conjuncting your natal Chiron though, Anna, which honestly, hmm, I want to say, I want to say, okay, so let me break this down. We know that Jupiter is the planet of expansion and growth, right? And some of you may know that Chiron is, it's not a planet for a start, it's a comet. Uh, Chiron is a comet which, in astrology, we often has connotations of things such as the need for healing, trauma, things which kind of like hold us down, etc., etc., like, you know, deep rooted shit, which often has ties to the fourth house being early life, etc. Now, with Jupiter transiting and conjuncting your natal Chiron, it's giving very breakthrough in terms of working on potentially trauma, but things that we haven't really gotten over and we need to examine and work on. But the thing is, the only thing that's kind of holding me back from really committing to that is the fact that healing and trauma and things like that, it's not something that we, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, if anyone else has a different opinion, please do chime in. But for me personally, it's not something that we conquer. I feel like it's something that we manage and we learn to deal with rather than completely overcoming. So for me, it's less of a breakthrough and more of an understanding. And that's not to say that you weren't entirely, excuse me, that's not to say that you weren't entirely ignorant of it. It could just be gathering more knowledge in regards to it and allowing you to manage this thing better, or these things better. Your current is in the 11th house, which instantly I'm drawn to confidence, with Chiron, trauma, healing, etc. in the 11th house of being seen by others. That instantly brings up confidence to me, and like the fear of being outgoing and being more extroverted. I don't know why that just significantly popped up for me in my head, because it can be other things as well. It can be like the fear of speaking up and being heard, but then again, it goes back to the idea of being seen, you know? So yeah, there could be a lot of work that needs to be done during this time for you. And do remember that even though Jupiter is an inner planet, which means it moves fast, it doesn't move that fast. It's the slowest moving inner planet. It moves fast in relative to the outer planets, okay? So it's like the slowest of the inner planets. I think, don't quote me, I think Jupiter moves signs every 9 months, I think. Don't quote me on that. If someone wants to fact check it and put it in the chat, then please do that. But yeah, I think Jupiter, it takes 9... I think I'm wrong. I think it's a year and a half. Something just told me it's a year and a half. I think it's a year and a half. I just got like a flashback. I think it takes Jupiter a year and a half to get through a sign. So yeah. It's, of course, the entire time that Jupiter is in your 11th house, it's not going to be conjuncting your natal Chiron. But for a majority of it, just estimation without like progressing the chart forward, I'm going to say it's going to be at least 2 months focusing on that area of your life. So yeah, that's something to look out for. Similarly, Excuse me, I have snots. Ongoing issue? Yeah, exactly. That's literally Chiron. That's literally Chiron. Similarly, what I said to... Welcome back, Cozy. Similarly, what I said to Cornelia in regards to Mars and Venus being in the first house, Mars is going to be exiting the first house soon and moving into the sign of Leo, which is going to be the second house for you. So it's not really going to be a massive thing for the rest of May for you. It's mainly going to be Venus, which is all those things in terms of physical appearance and pampering oneself, looking after oneself and putting oneself first. But the thing is for you, Anna, which is happening right now, is transiting Mars is actually conjuncting your natal Mars. So you're having a Mars, what's it called? Mars return right now. You're having a Mars return right now, which means Mars is returning to the place it was in which you were born, which is not exactly significant because, you know, Mars is a pretty fast planet. But that does highlight some things and topics such as, it's mainly going to be things happening quickly, and a lot of movement, a lot of sudden movement, spontaneity as well. It could be, in regards to that. With being in the first house though, it could be like a drastic need to put oneself first and like a real, how do I say this? Like a sudden change in priority. Potentially putting something else, whatever something else was first. It's like suddenly I'm putting myself first. Yeah, and you need to start doing that. But yeah, a lot of fast moving spontaneity. It could also as well, someone's smoking weed. It could also be a little hot-headedness as well for you, Anna, at the moment. Just because, you know, Mars triggers things. It's fire. It's the ruler of Aries. It starts the fire. It starts shit. So if you're feeling a little kind of like on edge at the moment, Anna, it's gonna pass. Don't overthink it. I know for me in particular, like when my moon, either whenever I have a lunar return, or the moon is in the 12th house for me, or if it's in the 4th house, I get really emotional and or lazy. So if that's something that kind of affects you as well, then keep that in mind. But yeah, that could be something that happens. But yeah. I hope that helped. I hope that gave you some sort of insight. I'm just going to step away real quick, you guys. I'm going to go and pee. And just take a very, very short break. You're welcome, my love. And then I'm going to be reading for Cozy. So, Cozy, my love, if you are here, please do let me know what I can do for you. And I will do that. But in the meantime, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. I'm back, you guys. Have they been causing trouble, Anna? I just looked in the mirror, you guys, and I'm just like, oh God, I don't know how you guys can look at my ugly face. I look rough as hell.
What are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp?
Holy!
What are you doing?
Anna, what the fuck? I forgot they were there. Please don't do that again. Please don't. I literally forgot they were there. I don't know how to turn them off. I literally forgot I had those. Don't do that again, Anna. Oh my God. Zaya is right. A bop. I literally don't remember, Cozy.
I love you, bitch. Oh my God. I ain't gonna never stop loving you,
Bitch. Oh my God. I don't even know where they are. I think I have to go into like my... Do I have to go into my Streamlabs settings? No, my Twitch settings, I think. I don't know. I think they're on Twitch. I think. I don't even know where I can see them. Anyway, I'm gonna get distracted. Thank you, Anna, for fucking distracting me. I don't appreciate it. Oh God, Anna, please don't tell people. Please. Please don't tell people how to do it.
It's all the drama, Mick. I just
love it. I hate you guys so much. My ADHD ass is like not gonna be able to focus now. God damn it. I'm like looking, how do I turn these off? I don't know how to do it. I think I have to go into my Twitch settings on Twitch website. I don't know. But anyway. Oh, I think it's actually because I'm on my I'm using my gaming layout right now. I think if I switch over to a different layout, it doesn't have these. So that's why. I better not turn them off. The reason why I don't have the sounds on for readings is because people like you, Anna, do that and I get fucking distracted. But yeah. I forgot I had those. So thank you for reminding me, Anna. I appreciate that a lot. Jesus.
Watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity. Oh my God. I can just imagine Cozy just sitting there now, clicking all of them. I feel like this is something that Cozy really loves. Just like clicking all of them. So... You guys just ruined this stream. I'm not going to be able to get back on trap now. I'm so distracted. What's your profanity? Okay, focus.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
That's me right now. Not knowing how to turn these sounds off. I think if I think I can turn them off. I don't want to delete because I'm going to break the bloody thing. Oh, oof. Yes, oof. Okay, cozy. You wanted to, let me see what you said. Work, upcoming events in terms of work, streaming, and studying. Okay. That would be 9th and 10th house. Yeah. 9th and 10th house. Honestly, Cozy, that's not your chart, girl. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. I don't know why you told me that, because I knew that. I totally knew that. Okay, that makes more sense now. I was about to say there's not a really a whole lot going on for you right now in terms of those areas, but that was Anna's chart, not yours. So for you, Cozy, there is stuff going on. As you can see up in your 9th house, which is your education, we have Mars and Venus up there. What degrees is Venus sitting at? 9 degrees. Okay, so it's Venus conjunct your natal moon. It's a very loose conjunction. Venus is about to not be conjunct. I don't know what the technical term is for that. But it's in a conjunction of 5 degrees. So it's just about to leave the conjunction. And we also have Mars in the 9th house, but as I've said before, it's going to be going over to the sign of Leo soon, which is your 10th house of work. In terms of education, I think at the moment for you, with the Venus Moon conjunction, I feel like there's been a little bit of a slump, particularly because Venus is in the sign of Cancer, and that is very kind of nurturing-esque. It's not something that I definitely wouldn't say that there's been a lot of production happening. I would say, if anything, it's been more on the kind of steady end. At the very most, just kind of like going through the motions of things. I think though that comes from you. It doesn't come from like the work itself. I'm feeling that there's been like a lack of motivation. The transits here it's signifying lack of motivation. However, if that does resonate, I do think that it's gonna slowly start to pick up. Because honestly, that Venus Moon conjunction, that's really not productive. That's really not productive. That's a definite slump. So I think as Venus moves through your 9th house towards the 10th house cusp, I think production is gonna pick up. But like I said, I think at best it's gonna be slowly but surely. I don't see you suddenly getting a sudden kind of burst of inspiration from anywhere. It's very steady. However, something which is looking more I was going to say positive, but honestly it depends what you're looking for. It depends on your viewpoint. is Mars moving into your 10th house because you natally have Jupiter there. Yes, it's at 12 degrees. No, sorry, not Jupiter, Saturn. It's at 12 degrees of Leo for you. But as Mars moves through Leo season, what is wrong with me? I'm losing it. Sorry, you guys. Those sounds really threw me off. No worries, Cornelia. Thank you so much, my love. I appreciate you being here so much. You don't know how much it means to me. Thank you for being here. Sorry, let me get back on track. But yeah, as Mars moves through the sign of Leo, towards that conjunction with your natal Saturn, that is giving more of a breakthrough energy and more of an inspired energy, particularly because it is in your 10th house of work. And you also have natal trines between Mars and Saturn as well. So you can expect more of an energy surrounding that area of your life as Mars moves in conjunction with your Leo Saturn. The thing is, though, Cozy, with that, because you are coming out of this slump, it's going to be difficult to get back into routine. And I'm saying this, on one hand, because I know you, and I know that routine is not your strong point, but I know that you put a lot of effort into making sure you have a routine. But also, on the other hand, we have Mars moving into a fire sign, which is positive for progression and things happening. But you can't deny the fact that Saturn is there natally, which is things that slow us down. So, yes, I do see your motivation slowly building up. But as I said, slowly building up. And I don't think it's going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. I think if you really want to get back into routine, you're going to have to fight for it. You're not going to slide back into it. Yeah. Panda, you're up next. So as soon as I'm done with Cozy, it'll be your turn. If you could go ahead and send me your information, either in chat, or if you want to keep it private, you can send me a message in Discord, or you can private message me on Twitch. I need your birth time, place, and date. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, Cozy. Through the rest of May. But also, again, I don't have the numbers in front of me in terms of how long it takes for planets to get through certain signs. But yeah, for the next couple of months at least. Definitely through the summer season. I need your place of birth as well. So where you were born. I hope that's something to look forward to. Thank you. You need to be done in September. Okay, then that makes a lot of sense then, Cozy, because that's where that fighting energy is going to come from. It's going to be tough. I'm not going to lie to you, Cozy. It's going to be fucking difficult. You're really going to have to dig deep and push through. It's going to be tough. That does make a lot more sense now, though. The fact that you have a deadline to work towards, the Mars Saturn conjunction, that makes a lot more sense. That definitely, I can understand where the difficulty is coming from now. It's not going to be easy. You're really going to have to push through. Anyway, I hope that gave you some sort of insight, Cozy. At least you know what you're looking out for now. I'm just going to input Panda's info. And I'm going to close the queue as well. Panda's the last reading that I'm going to be doing tonight. Oh, I can't believe I've been... Thank you, Anna. Yeah, I can't believe I've been like streaming for almost 2 hours. It's crazy. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Let me just pop in Panda's info. Okay, so, Panda, I'm assuming that you want me to just do like a general reading for you, which we can talk through your sun, moon, and rising. I actually do have a little laundry to fold, but not tonight, Cozy. I'm actually, after I'm done with stream, I'm gonna go and run and watch a film with Mr. Capricorn. But I can definitely give you a call tomorrow, and I've got some housework to do tomorrow, so I can definitely give you a call tomorrow. We can catch up, because it's definitely needed. About love and career. I'm going to just do one of them, so if you can pick one for me, do you want love or career? As I said before, if anyone is interested in getting their full birth chart read, then do get in contact with me and we can arrange that as a commission, because it takes a long time to do astrology readings in full. So yeah, Nightbot just posted my coffee link in the chat. That's where you can find all my commissions that I have available. It's not something that I'm really promoting right now, just because of the fact I'm not really doing spiritual work, but if anyone is interested, it's there. I'm not going to turn it down if someone wants a reading. Career, sure. Okay, so we're looking over in the 10th house, which is in the sign of Capricorn, and natally you have Neptune and Jupiter there, which honestly is a really great placement. Fantastic placements for career. As you can see, Pluto is transiting into the 11th house now. It's just come out of the 10th house for you. So there's going to be a little bit of like Pluto energy, but to be honest, I'm not going to delve into that just because it takes so long for Pluto to move. So it's probably something, because you're born in 96, that makes you the same age as me. You're 27. Yeah, you're 27. You just had your birthday in April. Yeah, I'm only 27 in June. You... Just gonna take a guess. You were probably born with Pluto at the end of Sagittarius. So when you were born, your Pluto was probably like here, Panda. So the majority of your life, Pluto's been in your 10th house. So honestly, it's not. That could be a lot of different things. So I'm not going to delve it too deeply into that. That is something that I could delve into with a commission, though. Thank you, Miss T. How are you? So good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, my love. How has everything been with you? Yeah, I haven't been streaming. I've been taking a break, but honestly, I finished my food tonight, and I said to Mr. Capricorn, I'm going to stream tonight. And he was like, really? I was like, yes, I'm going to stream. So he was just as surprised as you guys, okay? But it's so lovely to see you, Miss T. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, mainly I'm going to be looking at your natal placements, waiting for the move. Ooh, nice. That's exciting. That's really exciting. What a great time to move as well. I moved into this apartment in July, 4 years ago when I first moved in. But yeah, it's a great time to move. During the summer, fresh start, new energy. Love it. But yeah, Panda, for you, Neptune, Jupiter, natally in the 10th house, in the sign of Capricorn is really great. Capricorn is, because you're in Aries rising, all of your signs are sitting in, I was going to say the correct placement, but there is no correct placement. How do I word this? All of you astrology people know what I want to say, but I don't know how to word it. Like, Aries is the first sign in the zodiac wheel, right? And it's in your first house. Taurus is the second sign in the zodiac, and it's in your second house. Like, it's all aligned properly because all Aries risings are like that. So, because the 10th house is the 10th house, it has the themes of the 10th sign, which is Capricorn. So it's a sign of work, commitment, etc., etc. So you have your 10th house ruler in your 10th house, which, you know, makes sense. Which is great for you, because it gives you a very focused Capricorn edge in terms of career. Planning is always great with Capricorns. They always look to the future. My partner is Capricorn sun, and oh my god, he's like a psychic, you guys. He's like where I'm like metaphysical psychic, he is like a realist psychic. Like he like sees into the future so well in terms of like realistic shit. That's fantastic, Miss T. Congrats. That's really good. You're gonna have so much fun. But yeah, forward thinking, planning in terms of career is going to be a strong point for you, particularly with Jupiter there, natal Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion and growth and progression. That is going to be a great asset for you to use in your career. Now, when I'm talking about career, it doesn't necessarily mean the job you're doing now, Panda. Maybe you are in a career that you see yourself doing forever. Maybe you're not. I don't know. I know for me, I haven't got a fucking clue what I want to do with my life right now. So maybe you're in the same boat. If you are, I definitely feel you there. But in terms of work in general, wherever you find yourself in later life, planning for the future, planning for an expansion, looking into the future, preparing things, is going to be a great asset for you, Panda, to utilize. Particularly because Neptune is there. Neptune is the kind of the dreamy planet. It's the inspired planet. It's the energy that Neptune brings along is kind of like making things better, making things like a utopia. And honestly, that's great because with those other placements there, whatever you do work on in the future, there's going to be a level of progression there. And it's all about how do we make things for the greater good? How do we make things better for the greater good? It's not just going to be about making things better for you, but it's going to be making things better for others. More, I don't want to say efficient, because that can be quite cold and emotionless, and Neptune is really not like that. But it can just be making more kind of like quality of life stuff, more enjoyable for all, more beneficial for all, etc., etc. The thing is with Neptune though, is you have to remember that Neptune is a veil. Neptune is literally the planetary equivalent of rose-tinted glasses. Sometimes we just don't see the reality of things. It can be quite idealistic. You know, like, if you were to, I'm just thinking of a random example here, like, if you were, like, a manager or something, and you were like, I'm gonna give all of my employees £10,000 bonus this year, like, that's really not realistic. Even though, like, your employees would love you for that, and you would definitely be helping them, it's not realistic. So, that kind of needs to be checked, which could come from you, with that Capricorn energy, or it could come from others around you. But regardless, with those placements, I definitely think, maybe you're already doing this, maybe you're not, maybe it's something you're thinking of, maybe it's something that you need to think about, excuse me. But with these placements, particularly with Jupiter being there, I see you having a lot to offer, and I definitely see you in a position of power. Not necessarily someone who works for themselves, because that would be more like Aryan energy. But I definitely see you in like a managerial position, someone who makes decisions. Like, it's very like, I don't know if I want to say like CEO, because that would be like working for yourself, I think. But like, definitely see you as someone like making decisions as like a head of a company or something. Like, how do we progress this company into the future? How do we make it more relevant in the future? How do we keep it relevant? You know what I'm saying? It's definitely you being in a position of power to make changes, without having too many people above you to say like no or like rebuttal you. But then, as I said, that Neptune energy there, it's gonna need checking. So I don't see you being like the top dog. Not saying that you can't be the top dog, but I'm not seeing that just because that Neptune is there. I do see you needing to be kept in line to a certain degree, because even though you have amazing ideas and an amazing brain, there are always going to be people there who have a more kind of, as I said earlier, a more like Aquarian energy to them, which is more efficient, cold, emotionless kind of thing. Like, the way you do things might make people happier, but it might not be exactly most efficient for the company. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Like I said earlier, it's more difficult to do astrology on streams just because we don't have that back and forth, and we can't really dive deeper into it. But I hope that does give you somewhat of an insight into what your astrological chart says about you in terms of career. In my opinion, it's a strong 10th house placement. Yeah. It's nice. I don't see any problems there. Besides Neptune. But Neptune's not really problematic. It just can be a little bit, I don't know. You know what I said. You're welcome. No problem. You guys, thank you for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go and chill for the rest of the evening. I'm so grateful, you guys. Like, I haven't been here in so long. and I'm so glad that you guys turned up for me. And I am really just really happy that you guys are here. Not allowed to leave. I know, Anna, and seriously, I don't want to go. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun, but I'm just conscious of time. It's like 9:15. I don't want it to get too late. So yeah. But guys, thank you so much for turning out tonight. I really appreciate it. And I'm not gonna say anything. You know, Thomas, baby. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say that I'm more. Oh my God,
What are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp?
Holy!
What are you doing?
I hate you, Anna. But yeah, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna be back tomorrow or whatever. But I will try and stream more regularly. Should I just put it like that? But like I said, I do think about streaming a lot. It's just me being weird. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I really, really, really appreciate you guys turning out for me tonight. So thank you, and I hope you guys enjoyed the readings, and I hope it helped. I love you guys as always. Panda, thank you so much for coming in tonight and following. I really appreciate that as well. Thank you for being here, and welcome to the streams. I hope you can catch me again soon. And of course, all of you lovely people, Zaya, Miss T, Anna, Cozy, Cornelia. Did I forget anyone? I don't know. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate you guys being here after so long. I don't think I forgot anyone. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna go. Have a blessed night. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know it's like afternoon for you, Zaya. But yes. I will see you guys soon.